and they could do math in their head. They could spell. My father spoke 11 languages. He spoke to me in 11 languages. Every day he would say, "Why do you think what's the business over here?" I said, "Besides being chased by the Nazis, Dad, was there a bigger reason than that?" Because I'm open. So, as I said, I went to McBurney. I wore a blue blazer, gray slacks, a tie every day. And the headmaster of the school said, "Winkler, I want to know why you're not achieving." I said, "Well, that makes two of us." And he sent me to a psychiatrist, and I spoke to the doctor, and the doctor said, "Son, you have to learn how to focus." Well, now I knew what to do. This was great. I never learned really how to focus. I learned to focus on the river. I learned to concentrate and just be in Zen on the river. I went for the first time with my lawyer, Skip Brittenham III. I was his first client in LA, and I went there with him to Montana with my wife, Stacy. Carmen, oh my goodness. I just want to say that I went to the Yale School of Drama for 3 years. And I had one of the most exquisite teachers known to man in dance. She was the lead ballerina for the Alvin Ailey Dance Company. Her name was Carmen Balala. And I learned a lot from her. I learned I could be a deer. And I walked like a deer. And Carmen, my teacher, happens to be here tonight. I'm so excited. I just want to say I am thrilled to see you. I really am. It's just great. So, okay, so now I'm on the river for the first time with Skip. I caught nothing, except I caught the fever. I caught the fever. Fishing is like, it's like a washing machine for my brain. It really is. It is, I actually go down this river on a boat with a man named Rowan. I used to go down this river with my wife in the boat, except that, you see, the guide is in the middle of the boat. So I'm in the front of the boat, I can fish the front water. Evelyn, my niece is here. Okay, my whole life is right in front of me. Am I related to anybody else? Nice, I'm glad. It's wonderful, nice to see you. Okay, so the guide is in the middle of the boat. I can fish up to the guide's oars. My wife can fish from the guide all the way in the back of the boat. All of that water, except her water looks fishier than mine. So I would find my fly in her water, and we would have words. And now we fish in separate boats. And we meet for lunch on the river. So going down the river, right here are wonderful trout. If you're going to the Madison River, I just want you to know. Let's see. Oh, wait a minute. Now look at this. So I get my tangle. You know, you cast, or blessing you. But you cast, and then you get tangled up. The wind blows, and you get into a mess. And I turn to Rowan. I go, "Oh, Rowan, I've got a problem." And while he's untangling me, I look at this, and I get to see these unbelievable scenes. This is the pond Max. My little Max. Max is now 27. He just directed his first movie with Uma Thurman. You can get it on DVD. It's called Ceremony. Max was 9 years old. He learned to cast in this pond. Isn't this beautiful? He was very good at it. Look at him. Oh my God, he's got something on the line. We go fishing. We're in the boat. I give up the front of the boat. Max is in the front of the boat. I'm in the back of the boat. I say, Max, pick up your rod. Max, take off your earphones. Pick up your... Max. Hello? Max is listening to his Discman. Max is 10 years old. Max is allergic to sugar. He turned to the guy and he said, I'm hungry. The guy gave him a little fun-sized Snickers bar. 20 minutes later, Max, listening with his earphones, stood up in the front of the boat and sang the entire score of Les Miserables. Again, I thought to myself, now, Jim was the guide at that time. And you know those glasses, those trick glasses, where the eyeballs are on like a slinky? My guy did that for real. His eyes popped out of his head. It's a quiet sport. You hear nothing but moose walking through like the grass. And Max singing the entire score of Les Miserables. And he went from there to the Phantom of the Opera. Somehow he knew every word. It just kills me. It does. I cannot believe that you can do this on the earth, that you can be in this place, and that you can send out. Now, the sound of the water, being in the water, being on the water, approaching the water, it is so pleasing to your ear that it just, anything that is you perceive to be wrong, or really is wrong with you at the moment, is gone. It's washed away by the river. It is phenomenal. And I'm just so pleased. So this is one of my favorite photographs. I am drawn to reflections. And this is a puddle after a rainstorm. I don't know about you, but I love it. So, but the thing is that how I started taking pictures, I bought a picture in Wyoming, in Jackson Hole, for $300 from a guy. And it was beautiful. Purple flowers in a lake, and mountains and snow caps. And I thought to myself, can I take a picture that I would be proud enough to hang on my wall that I didn't have to pay somebody $300? And that's how I started. But I'm so dyslexic that I couldn't turn a knob on the camera, so I just point and shoot. I have a nice camera, and that is leaving the river at about 8:30 at night. You know, and I think to myself, I just did the Craig Ferguson show. And on the Craig Ferguson show was this wonderful astronaut, Mike with an M. Except that I can't remember names. But Mike, we were having a talk, and he said to me, when he was up and he was looking back, walking in space, he looked back at the Earth and he thought, the first thought he had was, God must love us a lot to have put us here on this planet. And then you look at a picture like these, or in my mind, that I look at these pictures, and I think, oh my goodness, maybe if there is a God, he made a beautiful, beautiful place. Oh, I like this one. Breakfast before we leave before we left the lodge to go fishing. I just thought, there we are. It's a couple waiting for breakfast to go, and then you can see the chair and you see the thing, you know, whatever that's called, in the window. I like it a lot. Okay, there's Stacy getting ready. She always has a smile. Then she's getting ready to get in her own boat. Right there. Yeah. And I just thought that was funny. The two cows look at, what are you doing, Bob? I don't know, Frank, what are you doing? I'm looking at you, Bob. Let me ask you a question. Anybody have any questions so far? Anybody have any questions? Yes.
I got a microphone.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah.
Just, yell it out. Use your outside voice. No? Okay.
How often do you get to go up there?
What is your name, sir?
Wes.
Wes. Hi, Wes. How often do I get to go? I get to go once or twice a year. It's not enough, but at this moment I'm lucky enough to be busy. you know, a lot of guys who are 65 years old are sitting at home in my industry. And I'm really, really happy. I do, tomorrow night, who's going to, wait a minute, it's tonight, isn't it? Forget it. Are you DVRing Royal Pains? Yeah. Next week I show up, I have a dad on Royal Pains now. 3 generations of Lawsons. My dad is Ed Asner. Unbelievable. First job in Hollywood. I land in Hollywood on the 18th of September at 2:45 in the afternoon. But who remembers? And 5 days later, I get the Mary Tyler Moore Show with Ed Asner and Betty White. And now, all these years later, Ed Asner is my dad. I think that is just incredible. Yes, sir. What is your name?
Louis.
Hi, Louis.
How are you?
I'm good.
I've enjoyed you for many, many years.
Thank you very much. He's enjoyed me for many years. I think he shows good taste. I catch and release. I don't even eat trout in a restaurant. I think they are so majestic. Somewhere I must have a picture. Oh, there's Jed, my oldest Jed. He has a life plan. He wants to be emperor. See, you laugh, and we move him from room to room on a chair. Zoe, there's Zoe. She's working on her 15-year program of getting right out of college. My whole family, Jed, Zoe, Maxie, keeps the gel industry solvent. He came running into the room and he said, okay, I know that they make corn oil out of corn. How do they make baby oil? I said, I'm going to get back to you on that. But I do. I catch and release because I'm always hoping that the fish will grow and I'll catch next year a bigger fish. You know? And I leave them with a signed autograph. Yes, what is your name?
My name is Janine.
Hi, Janine.
My husband goes fly fishing also upstate New York.
Yes.
Alaska. Have you ever been?
I have never been.
You're invited. You haven't
Thank you. I'm invited. That's a wonderful thing. Yes. All the way back there in the blue. Yes. What is your name? You, sir. Yeah. Hi.
So you're describing Serenity, Montana, other places in the world that you found the same kind of...
Okay. Here's the great thing. Have I found the serenity in other places in the world? In my work, I love my work. But here's a great thing about being a celebrity. And I encourage you to try and be a celebrity. You get a call from ESPN, and they say, we're going to outfit you. You can bring your son. We're going to fly you to New Zealand. You can fish for 10 days. You can live in a lodge. We're going to film you. Are you in? I say, can I think about... Yes, I am. It does not matter where you are. The serenity comes because you let go. Because you give yourself over to the place you're in. That's what I have learned on the river. That is what I have learned, that the tenacity to get you to the river, and then the gratitude that you have on the river, because the gratitude will never let you be angry on your journey, are the two words that I would give somebody in their life. Oh, I just thought that was pretty. Okay, yes, sir. Hi, Paul.
Did you ever fish before?
I never fished before I went. We lived in Mailpack, New York during the summer. My father, the very short German Jew, lived above his means. And we had a house in the country until we went broke. But the thing is that I fished for sunnies. Not the same. Let me just say. Not the same. Sir, what is your name?
John.
Hi, John.
I'm so with you on this to the point where in 2 weeks I'm actually moving to Jackson Hole.
You're moving to Jackson Hole in 2 weeks.
Yes.
Okay. I envy you.
What? My favorite stretch of river is the South Fork.
Yes.
What is yours?
I like the Madison. I like Henry's Fork. There is a warm river called the Warm River on the other side of the Yellowstone Park that I think is gorgeous. Yeah. Sir, what is your name?
Irvin, how do you get in the entertainment business?
How do you get into the entertainment business? Okay, are you ready? Now, it was hard for me, but I did it anyway. You read a lot. You have to read a lot. And then you have to go to school because we are storytellers. So you have to know the story in order to tell the story. And then you train. Because a lot of young actors are, they're on a hit show, and then a minute later they are history, right? Yes?
Two questions.
2 questions.
What's the largest trout you ever
The
caught?
largest trout I've ever caught. Please let me have it. That's pretty. That's nice. I thought that was fun. Oh my goodness, look at that. I look at that at dinner time. Do I have no fish on here? Oh, I thought this was just beautiful. It is the reflection of the bank, and I'm getting to the fish. I just thought, that's nice. Okay. Oh, but hi. I'm smiling. Oh, she caught a fish. Stacy, cute. Okay, so I'm not that good when I get the fish. But boy, it was fun. It was fun trying. I'm putting it back. There I am casting. Oh, look at that. That's my biggest fish. Now, a trout. That is 6 pounds in the Madison River. I loved it very much.
My second question.
Second question.
I really like your tie.
My tie is from Hermes. Hermes, yeah. You do 2 television shows, you 2 can buy 1 tie. Sir.
Yeah. What was the